Oke guys, kita kembali live stream lagi ya. Karena tadi habis sholat Jumat dulu seperti biasa ya. Hari Jumat itu kalau umat Islam itu harus sholat Jumat dulu ya guys. Langsung saja kita gasin. Itu nanti dipaskan lupa aku guys. Bentar guys. Oke, kita mulai saja.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. As we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Diaz. Carvajal promptly onto that, and that is that. And that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly.
Anjir. Mantega.
And this is Ronaldo. He's on it. Can he get away? He's looking wide. Delivers with wit. No goals as yet. And now the breakaway. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Nicely spread. Cannavaro. Here's Scholes. Modric. Looking to pass their way through. And he's intervened well there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Scholes!
Untung anjir. Halo Bang, halo juga.
Modric. And here's Ronaldinho.
Halo juga kawan.
And he's gone looking for safety. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people...
And he shoots!
Kemasukan.
Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, they have to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his
Guys,
tenacity
santai, baru juga babak pertama guys.
Manchester United has taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
Masuk deh tuh.
Shots! He's got a goal!
Udah jongkok ini guys.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 40 minutes is
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Salah ngoper anjir, rencananya langsung welcome
It's a
guys.
really well measured ball. He's got
2
away.
added minutes has been indicated.
Modric.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
The referee brings the first half to a close.
Aduh, 2-0 guys.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing nice and neat. Good read. Rijkaard. Modric. Now it's Darwin. Passes short and sharp.
Muntas.
Beckham.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rashford. Can he finish?
Hampir.
Oh, just lacked a
Hampir,
decent
guys.
finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
No way through there. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Yamal's cross. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Diaz. It's Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Aduh,
Well, he got rid
pelanggaran.
because he was under pressure.
Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rashford is in a really good position out wide. This is Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mohamed Salah. Salah crosses. Oh, smashing header.
Menyerang gitu.
Harmlessly behind. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Finding their passes. That has been slung wide. Brilliantly cut out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but...
Big chance!
Kemasukan lagi guys.
By 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Sabar guys, tunggu guys.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1
Right
minute at
card,
a time.
steaming forward. This is Ronaldo. This looks promising. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rashford!
Aduh, kalah
And
guys.
that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello everybody, and
Could you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not.
Uzbekistan. Udah match ke-7 tapi baru 7 poin anjir. Gak apa-apa lah. Gak apa-apa guys. Guys, jangan lupa di like guys. Bentar guys. Welcome yang baru datang, yang baru gabung. Aduh. Jangan sampai kok ini aja deh. Nah, gitu aja guys. Salah mencet. Salah mencet guys. Salah neken guys anjir.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody, and
camaraderie.
welcome
The
to
fans
today's
have pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, if Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
Yamal.
Yeah.
Now it's Messi. And here's Yamal. Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ronaldinho. Well, that's fabulous. Rudiger did well to stay calm there. Some
Welcome,
decent
guys.
tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Messi. He's picked his way, goes for a shot! Goal! Flamingo! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 18 minutes
So
is
the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Little pass back. Nunez. Oh,
Nunes.
taken with style. And the lead lost. No
Yes,
time at
guys.
all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous. Shot, surely.
Anjir, tuh dikasih panggil.
Goal! Flamingo!
Tawur.
Into the lead once more. Flamengo take the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's Ronaldinho. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Diaz.
Nah, sisi tim. Welcome, guys. Jangan lupa di like, di komen, guys. Komen, guys.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Apa lu?
Reaching
Welcome.
half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? No, that's been intercepted. And here's Yamal. Darwin. Diaz. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's superb. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Guys, jangan lupa di like, guys.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's clever. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Kirkchu. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Wes, ngepris.
And the shot!
Ngepris anjir.
And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Flamengo take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Played back.
Jadi kadinya.
Flamengo
Welcome, guys.
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Aduh, anjir.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's really well manoeuvred. And the shots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bagus gak dibeli. Johan Cruyff bagus sih bang. Tinggal ini cocok gak sama gameplay lu?
And we have our very first
Gameplay
goal.
lu seperti apa? Cocok gak? Kalau cocok ya bagus. Johan Cruyff itu link up-nya itu kalau gak salah yang masuk. Lupa. Oh, yang ini kan yang Tiki Taka itu link up-nya. Kalau di sini aku gak pakai itu bang.
Looking to go forward now.
Kalau suka beli aja, tapi kalau enggak ya saranku beli ini aja bang.
This does not look good. And they got rid.
Yang plus Portugal itu loh. Nah beli itu saja. Kalau nggak salah penguasaan mulainya itu 90.
That was good alertness. Cannavaro. Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kukcu. It's Kukcu. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tacho spots it and intercepts.
Mahal bang yang Portugal. Emang sih masih 2000 kalau gak salah 2000 koin ya. Soalnya gini bang, aku sulit menjelaskan Johan Cruyff itu. Aku juga gak pakai bang, jadi gak tahu enak apa enggaknya.
So the perfect chance to get one back. Ronaldinho!
750 koin. Oh ya, kalau Beckenbauer kan sudah gak ada ya. Kalau masih ada mah bang, enakan Beckenbauer bang.
Is their
Long ball
second corner
counter.
of the game. It's Hazard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mending Beckenbauer bang.
Didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be
Lagi
honest.
meta itu sekarang.
So, third corner of the game. Modric!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shevchenko.
Kalau gitu
And the number on the board is 3. Can he get it through?
bingung bang mau rekomendasikannya ya Johan Cruyff. Gua
That's
gak
what you
pernah
call
pakai
inspired
Johan Cruyff.
goalkeeping.
That's very,
Jadi
very good. You
takut
can't ask
apa?
for much more than that.
Takut gini, aku bilang gini tapi gak cocok sama gameplay abang. Nyari manajernya itu bang yang anak itu yang cocok sama kita, yang cocok sama gameplay kita.
The final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day.
Coba aja beli bang kalau
Sadly,
gitu.
not today.
Kalau enggak ya kumpulin lagi koinnya dulu sampai cukup untuk yang itu, yang Portugal atau Inggris. Tapi hari Senin nanti kalau gak salah bang dapat bocoran yang hari Senin besok itu ada yang timnas bang, full squad timnas itu, yang itu ada. Gue juga mau beli itu bang, tapi belum punya duit untuk top up. Itu gue belum monet bang. Nih kalau gue pakai ini bang, Ronald Koeman, soalnya tipikalnya ada serangan balik cepat dan possession ball, sedangkan gue enaknya itu di dua itu, possession sama counter attack, quick counter, bukan counter attack, quick counter. Jadi gue pakainya yang ini, dan sedangkan manajer gue cuman gini bang, Beckenbauer, terus Clippers sama Gattuso, cuman segini punyaku. Jadi agak bingung nyaranin beli Johan Cruyff itu. Agak bingungnya, agak pernah pakai sih. Kalau pernah pakai sih mungkin bisa memberikan recommended. Itulah susah, berikan saran lah intinya. Kalau untuk manajer sih belum bang, itu yang ada bocorannya baru yang satu tim itu Portugal, terus Inggris, hari Senin nanti timnas, terus kalau gak salah Italia. Baru itu sih bang, belum ada bocoran yang lain, baru segitu yang aku dapatkan. Belum tahu sih, cuman belum nengok yang lain. Tapi gak tahu sih, ntar gak tahu akan ada perubahan atau enggaknya. Cuman yang pasti itu baru segitu. Kalau punya uang sih bang, mendingan itu yang beli yang ada di top up coin yang Jose Mourinho itu. Nah, yang Jose Mourinho taktik parkir bis.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, there he is, the much storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Santai kawan.
Tries to play it for Batistuta!
Gabriel Batistuta.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Roman. Bagus tuh bang.
And we have our
Kalau
very
dasar
first
itu
goal.
dulu long counter kan, long ball counter, serangan balik.
It's really well cleared.
Aduh, nge-lag anjir. Lupa, barusan mau ganti sandi dulu. Ini amat main. Dikhianati sama jaringan, guys.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Made sure that's not getting through. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Messi! And they've been given a corner.
Penguasaan bola. Oh iya. Bagus bang, cuman kalau untuk permainan penguasaan bola itu harus sabar, jangan apa kalau bahasa ini lah harus rusuh gitu tak cek sunan nama lah, jangan terburu-buru,
And that's left him on the seat. That is Suka!
harus santai itu kalau penguasaan bola itu harus santai.
So, third quarter of the game. Oh, smashing header! It's in! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is good pressure, just
Ini
hounded him
guys,
off it.
jaringan gua. Allah.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Darwin. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Darwin. Shifted it to the flank. And the pass is intercepted. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Ronaldinho. Paredes gets across to intercept that. Well, that defending is
susah kalau jaringannya gini,
persistent.
guys.
It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. And claimed it back swiftly. Shoots! Well, the ball's come loose here. Showing good feet. Ødegaard.
Aduh, jaringannya anjir.
Shot with the ball. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Nunez deserves a lot of...
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and...
Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Shot, surely!
Astagfirullah, gak masuk
It hit
anjir.
the upright. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Darwin. It's Modric!
Modric. Ah,
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And this is Shevchenko. Back to the keeper. Oh, what a mistake! That looks a decent ball. Big chance! It's in!
salah ngukur anjir.
And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
Ngoper guys.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence day, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 21, Gabriel
So that's
Batistuta.
two now without reply.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's in plenty of space here. Nunez receives it in. And the shot!
That's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Nicely intercepted. Well, it's Batistuta. And it's Messi. And it's been played through. Nunez. Nunez!
Malah kemasukan lagi anjir.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their
Kami
foes.
yang baru gabung guys.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Harus ganti seni wifi
Nunez is onto this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, look at the space. Chance for a shot! He
anjir.
scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Tuh
Things
jadi
looking
delay guys.
finish.
Anjir lah.
Sticks it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying
Apa
in some
sih?
ways.
Ya Allah.
Clinical. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Darwin. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Odegaard! No, that's just wide. Mohamed
There will
Salah.
be 5 minutes
Excellent
added
challenge
time.
there. Uncompromising.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And he's intervened well there. It is a corner.
Jaringan macam apa ini?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Here's the header! And he's heaved it away.
Bentar guys,
And
bentar
there
guys.
goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And now I just
bro. Itu challenge misi kan? Misi Steven Gerrard. Sorry friends, belum apa itu namanya, belum bisa hal seperti itu guys, belum bisa buka yang gituan. Ntar ada waktunya ya, kalau mau main bareng ntar ada waktunya.
Well, they're not down and out just yet, but Straits don't come much more dire than this. Only a win can save them now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Scholes. Ronaldinho.
Ooh.
Cannavaro. And Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that.
Nah, situ ngukur. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Arsenal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch
Yes,
on to
hello.
the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal tries to pass it through,
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Rice. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space.
Macam apa itu kawan?
Nunez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hazard has it in a wide position. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's being urged to shoot. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! That's a half-decent try. Azar. And it's Azar. That has been slung wide. And we've seen that early. Used the certain sixth sense. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
the
time.
referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get on the end of this? It's Ronaldinho! A really close shave and the last action of the first half.
Kayak
No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
And we'd like to inform you
Never really got going, but at least this will be a
kapan
great
kita
time
lupa
to
cek yang connect
reflect
yuk
and
mah
regroup.
terlahir
I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing,
kan kamari
Just hasn't
teh
gelled.
aja jadi pahek si ya bangsa si Upit kapan kamar tengah orang wipek abi teh hilap cenah gentos
Itu langsung kemarin itu langsung gembosnya.
kan biasa masuk wangi abi teh wangi teh kaburu kakara bieu
So what
bieu digentos tuh teh teh connect kumaha kitunya
it's not easy being
Maksudnya
down in
tadi kita
situations
kan
like
tadi.
this. I know it's overused
awas
term,
cicing ya
but you really have to
cicing
play
ya
with
kan
courage,
adanya
be brave,
iya kan
and let's see where it gets you. You might
Iya,
just get
gagal
lucky
itu.
because of it.
tamatna
He's tried one! Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Modric passing is
Kamu
crisp
udah
and
ya, Bang.
sharp.
sauran gerak sare sok biasa mah yakin
Pedri threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him.
apa merati mungkin pe mah
Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, just skips past his man. Diaz!
nice
And he's found the net! What a great message of defiance! They are pumped for this.
bentar guys berapa nak
This is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The ball is loose and the chase
bantuan
is
kan
on.
Nur
That is out of play. It's Hakimi. Now it's Pedri. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, he's been grilled! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Shocking
ya
Ease with which he was able to
itu
get
kamu
into
makan
space. A player of his
Ay,
quality
kalau kasupan
is
duit,
highly
Nur.
unlikely to miss that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Jamal. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Lee Canyon.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. Modric. Picked it back promptly. Now it's Darwin. Lee Kang-in tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Modric. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Modric. Now it's Darwin.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot. It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Picked up and the finish. And it's come back out to him.
iya kumaha dik kamu mending gencet aku karena kursi
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, well played.
Arsenal really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out
There
to
will be
the end.
3 minutes added time.
Plastic net.
Yamal. He's having a go.
Oh ya.
He's produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he
Grabe
hit
kung
that too
tanpang
well?
dobe. Serap.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6, Hadrian. Coming on the field is number 22, Donadoni.
Oh, tamang waktu nih. Ah, gimana?
This physical
Turun
challenge.
itu isi ya tuh.
And there goes the final whistle. It's a
Degradasi,
game we all
guys.
caught up with them the whole season.
Tuh kan itu. Tuh kan itu mama. Welcome guys yang baru gabung, jangan lupa di like guys. Aduh, turun divisi anjir ke divisi 6. Ah. Kau bilang inilah, kau bilang itulah, bosan dengan alasanmu. Oh, lawan timnas. Oh guys, nanti timnas ya, nanti malam timnas main. Timnas Indonesia versus Oman ya nanti malam guys.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's played it in low. Off the post.
Wow, hampir guys.
Outcome could so easily have been different. And we have our very first corner.
Oh,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
ya kata itu.
Nicely weighted ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Darwin. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh,
Cafu. And it's Messi. Cafu. To Messi. Ljungberg. So it is still 0-0.
Yeah, that works
Hey,
for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now then, the ball's come loose.
offset.
And he's straight offside.
The last lah offset sama guys.
Well seen.
Aduh,
Saw
temen
that
gas.
coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks. And
And the shots! Scholes. Modric. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Hah?
Schneider. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! I'm going to be quick to recover this.
well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before
Yeah,
the finish
yeah,
is so
yeah,
often
yeah.
the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ronaldinho. Another pass just keeps it to Nunez!
Nunez, guys, Nunez.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Kevin Nunez.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Ngopi dulu, guys.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Looking to pass their way through. Ball's gone astray. And here's Nunez. Cafu. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's being... And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is run and a chance.
Tuh.
It's in.
Halo bro, halo bro.
Oh, very smart. He just got it right.
Expo.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter. And
Well,
an
you
even
got
better
guys.
pass. It's beautifully played.
Indonesia.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have...
Cristiano
Anjir.
And he hits the net.
Eish, friendly. Bendo.
They have their
Sorry bro,
equaliser.
gak dulu bro.
Well, we're starting to look
Lagi
more
fokus
and
push
more
divisi dulu, bro.
threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Indonesia. Number 21.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Coming on
Well,
the
their
field
manager
is
seems to have them always
number
thinking
10.
about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Decent chance! And this is run. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11, Cristiano
But there's going to be another
Ronaldo.
change here.
Number
There's going to be a major
19,
shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Tito.
17, Ibrahimovic. Number
Oh, that's a
7,
key interception.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nunez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
De Ligt is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Hazard. That looks a decent ball. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. And we're done.
Kayak imbang guys lah.
Decent game of football that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Imbang lumayan, berdapat 1 poin. Lawan Argentina. Lawan Argentina, guys. Welcome yang baru gabung. Jangan lupa di like. Silakan komen di bawah, guys.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, we're on the way.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nunez.
Nunes.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Wih, mau nih jaringan aing.
Modric gathers from the goal kick. And it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Diaz with the delivery. Saliba gets it clear. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Some really good ball movement. Passing is quick. Nunez! And one more try!
Masuk. Tapi kagak kita harap pengiriman dia.
Well, Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! That was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's Valverde. Yamal. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Modric. Cherki. It's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Darwin. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Granit Xhaka. Yamal. Now it's Van Basten. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plays it across. Cherki! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Denied by a great
Anjir.
piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Modric. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And Dijk with the clearance.
There will be one
Mbappe.
more added time.
Cherki.
Yeah.
Kosong-kosong final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Satu tuh babak kedua
To
anjir.
review the first
Fellow
half.
attendees,
Yeah, no
this
goals
is
so
a
far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort.
announcement.
They've had quite a
Would the
few
father of a boy
opportunities so
in the
far,
yellow
but the
t-shirt
shooting,
kindly
not
make
good
his
enough.
way to the information center.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Van Basten. Yamal. And he's being shifted off. Looking for the run. Oh, he's been... There's the shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Motor anjir.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he get it through?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has not gone well. Cannavaro. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That is a great pick out. Real chance here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. That's going to go a long way. And it's Modric. Lovely, now then. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the number 3 coming up.
Leg. Hey.
There's the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ace.
Cannavaro. Scholes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Distributed tidily. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that was never going to make it. Valverde.
Substitution.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba clears.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
I'm afraid
Would you
to tell you
summarise
that
what we've
we're
seen today
expecting
then, Jim?
traffic to be heavy.
Aduh. Lawan Jerman kita, guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Germany have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is
Ada apa
4-3-3.
dengan
The
jaringan
next
ini,
time
guys?
you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not. And the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive.
Nunez! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Nunez. Mohamed Salah! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mohamed Salah, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And it's Shevchenko. Scholes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No way through.
Hey.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Not the most... Oh no, what has happened here? It's Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot! Oh, Germany! And Germany are in front.
Jaringannya, guys. Error jaringannya, guys.
No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the
In.
first goal of the game. Jamal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gerrard. He's put away. Aimed in towards the centre. No, he's not played the ball, that's a
Penalty.
foul.
Oh, dilanggar.
Delict. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin. De Bruyne. That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Now it's Darwin. And here's Ronaldinho. Nunez has a shot!
Oh, Nunez, guys.
Brilliant from Darwin Nunez! A finish right from the top draw. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Number 22, Darwin Núñez.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Indicated.
Here's a shot!
Masuk, guys.
Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure
Jangan
ball,
naik turun,
doesn't
guys,
he? It's
tuh.
great technique.
Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
It's half-time when you have a contest this good. I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shifted it to the flank. That is good alertness. Now it's Yamal. Modric. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh, lemah syutingnya, guys.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Just about up to the hour now. Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free.
What a letdown.
Ah,
You've got
dilewat
such
langsung
presence
si
and
anjir.
movement.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gerrard. Drogba. And Diaz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Diaz. And here's Nunez. He's gone for goal!
Fuh. Formal. Corner.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba stands tall and stands strong. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to... Ronaldinho!
Gitu anjir.
Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
And the shot! Well, what a big quick trick. And another try!
Ah, kemana teman Jong?
And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a throw.
Panik mungkin ya guys.
He's having a go. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. De Bruyne looking for the run. Oh, it's Salah!
There will be one
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Albeit perhaps momentary. Back into the middle. And that will be the final act.
Satu-satu
Decent
guys.
game of football, that. Intense,
Anjir lah.
intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Dull.
Satu-satu. Satu-satu guys. Welcome guys, yang baru gabung guys jangan lupa di like ya. Yang mau komen-komen silahkan. Yang mau bertanya.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
And this is Shevchenko. And the finish!
Subcreb anjir.
Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Scholes finding their passes. Played out towards the right wing. Vitinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
So could be danger here.
Wait,
He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He is through here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Yamal knocks it into space. Fired deep towards the back post. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Olmo, who played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Yamal. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Yamal!
Yamal!
Mistake! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Yamal! There will be one
And that is
at a time.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Darwin. Pacho. Sung is always looking to play quality balls. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish?
Oh, Tiang.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's having a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Tarik,
All
guys.
the way through to the keeper. Scholes gets over and intercepts. 60 minutes played. And that could set him on his way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Modric. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. And the shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's running through.
Tarik tim wae.
That's the keeper's ball. Kaka. Dani Olmo. Modric. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Great. And he shoots! It's the goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. No way through. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
2 added minutes.
Ya,
And
sama
he's
mencet.
decided to go for
Sama
it.
mencet langsung umpan terobosan anjir.
Baresi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Dani Olmo, who perfectly measured that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of
Welcome,
noise
guys.
and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy.
And he's had a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hakimi, that is good alertness. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nunez, and he's all... Nunez! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! A
kosong.
The exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Messi. Great vision. And this is Kane. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Darwin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. He's free. He has got space. Goes for a shot! Yes! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement.
Sudah sepertinya guys.
Outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here.
Darwin Núñez.
Want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Darwin Núñez.
Suren dia guys. Ayo divisi 5 lagi guys. Di kaca.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that
Welcome,
this
guys.
guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in
Neymar!
Hampir.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's come loose. Makaleli. Goes for the shot! Drive and the shot!
Santos definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes a shot!
Anjir, asup guys.
Oh, Santos! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. That was good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi wins the duel this time. Beckenbauer, and here's the chance to counter. And it's Messi, and he welcomes it in. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Modric. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Cannavaro. That is not
Bersih
He is through here. Chance!
Offside lah. Welcome guys.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Jangan lupa di like guys.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he was quick to react. And it's Kaka. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good taking him. Can he finish?
Anjir 2-0 guys.
He hits the net.
Wah, GG juga dia mainnya guys.
Really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Ball's gone astray. Makaleli. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. It's a promising position. There's no flag. He has found the way through. Terrific header.
Terrific header.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Diaz. Ronaldinho. And here's Nunez. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Strictly for the area.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Modric. Ronaldinho.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. Messi. Modric. Cannavaro.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Neymar. Olise has it out wide and in space. Played in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Oh, Santos ngatain orang.
Yamal. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yeay.
The shots!
Anjir.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played in deep, goes for the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Modric. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And it's Modric. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Always on the finish! It's there! They're back within reach!
Yes.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now, can they get him away? De Ligt. He's found a way through. And this is Neymar. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Nistelrooy.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Pelanggaran selanjutnya. Welcome guys. Komen-komen guys.
That pass isn't the best. Kaká. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He'll be disappointed with that. Now it's Darwin. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal. That has been cut short.
Aduh.
And that's that. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly,
3-1 kita kalah sama Santos guys. Cuman butuh 1 poin lagi guys. Anjir lah. Tet.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. There's nothing quite like match day, especially
Welcome,
here.
guys.
This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we
Jangan
should
lupa
be in
di-like,
for something
guys.
very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of very much potential and indeed very much expectation. And it's been given away.
Iya bang, kroco ini mah baru main. juga gak apa-apa.
This clear indication that the team were setting themselves up for the counter-attack. Very special to beat him today.
Ya, gak masuk anjir. Anjir. Kita mati anjir.
It's half time here. It was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. It's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic.
2-1.
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Darwin. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Now it's Yamal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shot, surely!
Welcome guys.
And that has left him in a heap. Now that's well seen too. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, that's well spotted. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's worked it through. Not the most convincing of passes. Modric. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's De Bruyne. Out beyond the defence. This is
Aduh, masuk lagi anjir.
two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Eh, apa nih? Muter-muter gini guys. Menang. Ya elah, gak seru amat. Next, divisi 5 lagi kita guys. Kita cari formasi dulu guys. Oh. Lawan Real Madrid kita, aduh.
here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
In false goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Oh, red, nice interception. Lovely pass, but how did he get there?
Oh, robust challenge.
But he's there to belt it away. Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Now it's De Bruyne. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho!
Ronaldinho.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Ronaldinho, guys.
It's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
First goal of the game.
Well, I remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now as you go and hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Fired deep towards the back post. Calm deals with that nice and
Good.
simple. Modric. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now it's Darwin.
Wait.
Played out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Nunez.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. De Ligt. Gerrard. Played into space. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot!
Mohamed Salah.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him is just beautifully measured.
Number 21, Mohamed Salah.
Things starting to look very comfortable. We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Mohamed Salah. There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the end of the first half. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals.
Babak pertama 2-0.
Between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. And it's Hakimi. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Darwin. Well, they could break here.
Wih, tinggalin.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Delict is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Play for
Nggak masuk guys.
early stages of the second half, and still two between them. And here's Nunez. Jangan tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Neymar.
Hit.
Now it's Darwin.
Di sini dekat.
Atos. Sami-sami.
For Darwin Nunez.
Nulis. Oke anjing. Ah, Teh Nur.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but he just eased away to catch the interception. Here's the breath.
3-0.
Fuh.
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here. The Egyptians want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. A header! And that's why.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And the finish! Yes! And it adds to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men.
Wih, santai, santai.
And that's going to be a booking.
Kartu kuning anjir.
He's feeling the effects of that tackle. Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, terrific save.
Suren sepertinya guys. Ya elah. Allahu Akbar. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah. Asyhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. tasal fadila wa syarafa wa jarra fi arsukum mahmud dan nadi wa innaka tawfuni an jika ya
Sight this is, the colour, the choreography, the chemistry, the fans all response to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
He's a thinking man's football, isn't he? Indeed, I'm really looking forward to watching it. Pass is somewhat less than ideal. They should have done a lot better in the final goal was very poor.
Aduh ini
No way through. Knocks it into space.
kemana?
Move up a gear here. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Yeah, we're actually currently
kecil.
watching a contest of insipid probing.
Rahmat
The only
Parangir.
way is up, I hope.
And this is Drogba. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
Bawah.
Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Darwin. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. He's through here. Oh, that's a chance! That's beauty! He's got himself an absolute...
Darwin Nunes.
They're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 31 minutes is number 22, Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez.
Aduh. Minum dulu guys. Lagi ngapain sih lama amat ya Allah. Ya Habibi,
Substitution in progress.
Habibi.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the right.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Iniesta. And here's Torres. Torres!
Fernando Torres, welcome guys.
Reacted superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will
Modric.
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, sinigil ka saya.
Gonna make it. The referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Baru 1-0 babak pertama ya.
The lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
It has been end-to-end here. 8 blocks of goals and just one between them. More excitement seems certain. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Nunez. It's beyond the defence. Nunez, there's a lot of possibilities, and in the end it's fruitless. Tries to pass it through, engages and forces him off the ball. Goal just the single goal between the sides. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Salah guys.
Played back in. Royce. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Modric. Finding their passes. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Hits.
He has found the way through. He's free. Shoots!
Gelo, di bawah nanti karena pengiring.
Brazil are back in business. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's Ronaldinho. Promising position, and that's aimed into the middle.
Offset.
Neymar is flagged offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so
Offset,
this
offset.
game could yet yield a winner.
And they're quick to get it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies and
Shot, surely! Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Darwin taking the accolades,
guys.
man of the match, and deservedly.
bentar guys. Lawan Barca.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
One way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
De Ligt makes the interception. Modric. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gerrard running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Saliba.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
To the keeper it goes. Another chance from a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Ronaldo with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar buckling down that right flank. Messi, and he's worked it through. Neymar, he is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's Gerrard. Messi goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Jaringan plak.
Nuno Mendes. Well, he had to make that. There's the shot!
Untung gak
Couldn't
asup.
leave it. Just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Darwin. And this is Ronaldinho. He's got away. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
De Jong. Araujo. Serginho. De Ligt.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes. And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Nunez! Oh, what has happened here? It's He's done very well to get to them. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just had that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
And a quick
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end. I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Scholes. Darwin. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot!
Nah, gitu maksudnya guys.
What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is his ton! And does he not know it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful
Like
counter-attack.
anjir.
They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Araujo simply refused to be outdone there. And they've got a throw.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
De Jong calmly anticipates. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Always onto this, and he's searching. Nunez!
Gak asup anjir.
Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Itu masuk guys.
No, he's not getting past him there. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Throw in. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, he's given it away.
And he shoots!
Hey,
Really well
legit.
taken goal. They have stolen level at the last.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's tried one!
Sama anjir.
And almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. And Shevchenko!
Hampir.
The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Decent game of all that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Poin kita 5 guys, 1 kali menang 2 kali imbang.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colour and passion. passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Modric, this guy, undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric
Itu berarti kali yang itu.
is there to retrieve it. Neymar. Good
Iya,
defending there.
apalagi
They've
kosong gitu.
slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Rashford. Modric looking to pass their way through. And it's Scholes. Now it's Darwin. That's a good ball. Decent chance! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Madrid have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Salah. Now it's Darwin. Short changes him with that pass. Mohamed Salah. Vitinha. And Jamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. And we have our very first corner. Strokes it back. Saliba. And here's Nunez. Great chance!
Is.
Beat the keeper, but hit the post. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Mendes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Indicated.
It's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's busting. It's Cristiano. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Just eases him off the ball.
Sama-sama penampilan anjir.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. Second period then underway. Now it's Rashford. And he's worked it through. And a chance!
Anjir, asuk guys.
Wonderful goal!
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, it's Batistuta. Nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into a discipline.
That is good alertness. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And he's managed to get free.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
He's in a great position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, Mohamed Salah gets through on his own.
Penalti lah.
And the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge
Oh,
moment
he's
in the
here.
context of the game. And that's going to be a booking. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
To square things up. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Nggak sama.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Modric. Finding their passes. And it's Neymar. Nunez. He's found a way through. Nunez!
Kung ito Nunez taasok na pikakan.
He couldn't find the finish.
Nunez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Hier Nunez na pikat taasok guys.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution in progress.
He rises! I've fallen kindly here.
Kemana ya tak?
Oh, he's missed it.
Guys, inilah skemnya guys.
Ronaldinho. That is a great pick out.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes left. He's on it. Can he get away? It could be. It shoots! Well, the ball's come loose here. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside.
Oh shit, nih orang.
Well,
Anjir.
that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bruno Mendes. It's
There
Batistuta.
will be 5 minutes added
Shevchenko.
time.
Now it's Darwin. It's a little off target. Bruno Fernandes. Well, they could break here. He's through here.
Oh.
This is Neymar. He has found a way
untung
And
gak
went
full.
on. So it's ended all square. Both
Guys,
sides
thank you
showing
ya,
some
senang
good
lanjut
qualities.
besok lagi. Terima kasih semuanya, semoga